your assessment of the infrastructure sector in India? How do you look at it, and how to make it world class?
Actually, the infrastructure is very important for the development of our country. The water, power, transport and communication, these are the main infrastructure, and without having good infrastructure, we cannot get industry and capital investment. And without industry and capital investment, we cannot create employment potential. And without employment potential, we cannot eradicate the poverty. I am giving you a simple example. This is a very state-of-art, world standard road we have constructed. That is 𝑵𝒆𝒃 𝑫𝒆𝒍𝒉𝒊. The tunnel, artificial tunnel is there. And that road is connected to as a UR2 to up to the Panipat on the GT road. On this road, particularly only on 𝑵𝒆𝒃 𝑫𝒆𝒍𝒉𝒊, after constructing this road, there is a development of real estate. You just can make the valuation of it. But someone was telling me the investment of 8 to 10 lakh crores on the road and a crossing road connecting to Haryana, and there is a lot of development only because of 𝑵𝒆𝒃 𝑫𝒆𝒍𝒉𝒊. Anywhere when we are constructing the road, the industrial clusters, real estate, logistic parks, there is a huge potential for that. So the role of infrastructure is very important. And also I am giving one example. Just recently, the IIM Bangalore and IIT Kanpur and IIT Roorkee, in their research, they just their report they submitted, by which the logistic cost is reduced by 6%. In India, our logistic cost is 16%, China's logistic cost is 8%, and European countries and USA is 12%. If suppose it is to be reduced by 6%, it comes to 10%. And now I am confident that up to the end of this December, this cost will be single digit, 9%.
Oh.
And now, just 2 days before I was here, publishing the report of one reputed company, and in that report they indicate that total goods transport on roads is 82%, railway is 1%, and aviation and other is 16%. That is the water transport is also there. So you just understand, by reducing the logistic cost, we are going to increase our export. And the most important thing is, our Prime Minister's dream is to make India a $5 trillion economy, to make India the third largest economy in the world. And for that reason, if we need to increase the growth of our country, either it is agriculture sector or industrial sector, we need to develop good infrastructure. And that is the reason that our government has already given the highest priority for the development of infrastructure in the country. And because of that, 100%, we are going to become the world third largest economic power, and that is to be an indication of good economic progress, and where we are working for that.
The Prime Minister praised infrastructure creation recently while inaugurating road projects. But as a minister, what are the challenges that you have faced in infrastructure creation, especially in terms of attracting private funds?
Challenges are everywhere. I always telling to the people that there are some people who convert problems into opportunities, and there are some people who convert opportunities into the challenge. I feel that it is depending upon the vision of the leadership. It is an important test for the leadership, that it is one type of examination for them. So there is a challenges as far as the land acquisition is concerned, environment forest clearance, railway clearance, utility shifting, land acquisition, court cases. But we are constantly pursuing the matters and making follow-up of it. Every day I am making follow-up of different. I know the each and every position of all the projects. And every time today in this parliament session, every Wednesday and Tuesday, hundreds to 150 member of parliament, they are meeting me. And there the officers are there. So I taking their letter and I just asked what is the problem. So we resolved the problem. So today presently we don't have too much problem. Regarding resources, my problem is not resources. My problem is expenditure. I don't need any investment from anybody. In the capital market, when I actually launched our InvIT model, the time period was 7 days. We received money in 7 hours, oversubscribed. So we are giving 8.05% interest yearly on our InvIT bond. And now the cost of the bond was 100 rupees, it comes to 140 rupees. So the return is more than 22%, 24%. And now I am requesting the poor people, please invest in NHI bond. Just like the constable, compounder, waiter, the small people, they will get the returns of 22%. And I don't have any problem. So there is a huge money is with me. Today, I can sanction project of 20 lakh crore. My problem is my system is I need to push them for making that target. But presently we are making 3 lakh 50,000 or 4 lakh crores. So the money is not the problem.
You spoke about boosting growth.
Again also one thing I will tell
Yes.
you. My total income is 55,000 crore per year. And within after 2 years, it will go up to 1,40,000 rupees per crore. 1,40,000 crore. And so I am going to monetize that for 15 years. Tremendous money is available with me. And my every project is economically viable. So I don't have any problem.
You spoke about boosting growth towards becoming world-class, whether it's 𝒉𝒆𝒊 Bharat or becoming world-class infrastructure. Do you think structural reforms are required for that? As at present, government is also looking at boosting growth, boosting demand, consumption, and has initiated some steps. But what about structural reforms? Has there been any discussion on road and infrastructure reforms in your meeting with the Prime Minister recently?
Actually, reform is a continuous process. Now we are thinking they implement the AI in construction of road, bridges and tunnel. We have already issued the circular for making mandatory the precast technology in the road construction. We have already decided to make green highways. Now we are thinking using of the construction equipment on the not on fossil fuel, but on the alternative fuel and biofuel. We have already used 80 lakh ton of municipal garbage in road construction. We have already make a road where we are already taking the trial of 1 kilometer road from Jabalpur to Nagpur, the Central Research Organization at Praj Industries with biobitumen. And that biobitumen is from the rice straw. And it is successfully implemented. Then rubber tire, waste rubber tire powder and plastic, we can use it in bitumen. So different type of new innovation, new technology, new research, we are always encouraging them. We are now using particularly in the toll collection, the barrier-free toll collection is there. And that is, we are given annual pass is there only for 3,000 rupees. In the 200 toll, that will be only coming to 15 rupees per toll. So it's very reasonably, very, very cheaper. So the way in which everything we are going to change, our feedback is depending upon what type of people who are giving the feedback. And the people like you in the media, the responsible people which they are giving us good suggestions, we are always open for that and we are changing. But one thing I will tell you, I always telling to the people, even in Uttar Pradesh and Bihar, that next 2 years, the road of Uttar Pradesh will be equivalent, national highway will be equivalent to USA. Even in Bihar also I declare that. But some of the USA citizen coming to me and they are telling me, we have objection for that. What is the reason? Yes, we are doing. No. Your present roads are proved to be better than USA. Why are you talking this? Ki our road will be equivalent to USA. So I just request you, you just see from Delhi-Mumbai highway, by Dwarka Express highway, you use this UR2 and see the what type of engineering marvel is that. What is the state of art project? We are using the best technology. You go to our Jojila tunnel. The cost of the project was 12,000 crore, 11.6 kilometer. By using the new technology, innovation and study, the cost of the tunnel is coming to 5,400 crore. We save 5,000 crore on that project. So we are in Jammu to Srinagar. We are making 36 tunnels. Everywhere we are doing new innovative technology we are using. I was just in the Spain, but actually my tour was related with the agriculture. But many people met me and there was lot of tunnel machinery was available. So I suggest them that you give your machine to Indian contractors on lease. So now I am suggesting the people that we can take that machine with a cheaper cost. And we will establish the system. Here we can make the spare parts here by which we can resolve the problem for tunneling. We are making the tunnel of 3 lakhs crore. We are making the express highway of 9 lakh crores. So even the bridges, everywhere we are now using precast. So the way in which we are now BOT agreement, we are changing that. So everywhere it is a continuous process, and we are taking suggestion from the industry, suggestion taking from the all stakeholders, and we are open for that.
While great bridges and tunnels are being built, expressways and, quite good quality. But, there is a concern that leading up to those expressways and bridges, the roads are not great. So getting into those expressways and highways could sometimes be challenging. What can be done there?
There are challenges and there are problems. The landslides, particularly Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, is a big problem. Now we are trying to use AI in landslide spots. We have black spots, accidental spots. Now we have decided and already issued the circular, the waterlogging spots and landslide spots, and we want to improve it. And somewhere our bridges were, and when the flood is there is a lot of problem. So then even the strength of the bridges also, we are using new technology by which we can understand what is the strength of the bridge. So there are problems, but my problem is that I am a minister for National Highway. I am not minister for Delhi Road, Delhi Municipal Road, DDA Road, Delhi State Roads, then state roads, district roads, Gram Panchayat roads, rural roads. My problem is anywhere, if the new road is going to be constructed, people are giving me the credit. And anywhere if there is a black spot is there, people is giving me the discredit. So I am only responsible for National Highway. So I can ask you the question. Where is the problem in National Highway? If anyone can tell me, there is a quality, and now as far as the quality is concerned, I am very much conscious about it. I am taking very, very strict action against contractor. Even I am trying to send him to jail. I am making them blacklisted, charging fines. I am not going to tolerate anything about quality is concerned. But now, so heavy rains are there. Sometime there are problems. If the mistakes are bona fide, we will forgive them. But anywhere the mistakes are malified, we will sack them. We are not going to compromise with them.
In the morning today, we had sessions with the private sector, and they listed out some problems in roads also, and saying that rather than speed, the focus should be on quality, what you're talking about right now, on safety. So what can we really expect on the safety front? You said that there will be penalties, but what more can we expect to really see safe roads ahead?
Actually, it is the only one sector where still we are trying our railways from 11 years, but still our success is not there. Every year we have 5 lakhs accidents and 1,80,000 deaths. And out of which 66% death belongs to age of 18 to 36. It's very bad. I'm really sorry for that. But first you need to understand what is the problem for that. First is road engineering. So already we have the order for black spot, improvement in black spot for 40,000 crore. Now we have started to identify the waterlogging spots, then landslide spots. So safe road is our responsibility. But the road engineering, we have a lot of improvement. Regarding automobile engineering, already Bharat NCAP is there. The star rating is there. And today, the car from abroad, from the world, coming to India for testing. So now there is a competition. 6 airbags is there. Our automobile standards already up to the mark. So no problem with automobile as per the safety is concerned. Third is enforcement. We passed the new road safety bill and increased the fines also. But the problem is that the human behavior is the problem. The 30,000 accidents only because the reason is people are not wearing helmets. So we have taken a decision and issued the order that every two-wheeler, when he is going to sell, he has to give 2 helmets from the company with ISI standard. Now the problem is people are not wearing helmet. Second thing, when in the car or on the two-wheeler, they are talking on the mobile phone. That is one of the reasons for accident. People are not obeying the lane discipline. And now, I am sorry, Indian people are athletics player of world standard. They are, our 2 feet barriers are there. Even the ladies in some area, jump मार के उधर कूदते हैं. क्या, what we can do for that? And these are the reasons that we need to change the human behavior. That is the most important thing. So today we are campaigning. Amitabh Bachchan is with us every year. He is doing program. Now the Shankar Mahadevan, we have a road safety song, a very beautiful song. And now that theme song we have decided. Now already here make it in 22 language, regional language, and we are now giving training to the particularly students. And we have a meeting with the Dharmendra Pradhan. Now we are introducing all lessons related to the road safety in the school curriculum, and at the same time we are trying to educate the people, and education of the people by which we can change the human behavior, that is to be the big problem. And where we are trying for that, we need cooperation from the people like you who are in the media. It is a really painful thing for me. After all this type of efforts we are trying, but still we are not in position to reduce the number of accidents and deaths. Now we have started the new scheme, Rahavir. When there is an accident, if any common man, if he is taking to that person to the hospital, we are giving them award of 25,000 rupees as an award as Rahavir. And in any accident, if he is going to admit in any hospital, an accident, maybe on any road, state highway, district highway, municipal road, we will give him 1,50,000 rupees maximum, or expenditure of 7 days treatment. Also we want to save the life of the people. Even some of the cases we can make organ transplantation. That is to be also very important. People are ready to donate, ready to give their organs for that. So today my feeling is, here we need the cooperation from the people, and that is very important.
Coming back to the question of reforms, there was a meeting of policymakers and economists last week to boost the economy. Was infrastructure discussed there, and especially the road sector? Any mega road project expected in the near future?
Actually, there is a advisory economic council with the Prime Minister and a member of Niti Aayog, and 4, 5, 6 ministers was there. It was a really good meeting, and it was a private meeting, so it will not be appropriate for me to tell you about the meeting. But our government is very keenly interested to increase the growth rate, and now today we need to increase our exports. And I always talking to the people that the innovation, entrepreneurship, science, technology, research, skill and successful practices, we name it as knowledge. And conversion of knowledge into wealth is the future. By using of different type of technology in the different fields is very important. and the Prime Minister's dream is to make Indian economy as $5 trillion. So we are in the process, even from agriculture, industry, service sector, tourism, everywhere we have the policy by which we want to develop our economy and growth rate and create more jobs, and also to increase our export. And the way in which our country is now on the path, I am confident in due course of time, economic point of view, our growth will be very high.
When you compare the three stints of the Modi government, 1.2, 2.2 and 3.2 is of course many years to go. What has been the most satisfactory
Actually,
stint for you as a minister?
Actually, we are the big country with a big population. Now the problem is that the appropriate policies are very important. I always tell people that you can donate habit, you cannot donate vision. I don't want to criticize the previous government, but after 47, there was rural, agricultural, tribal area was neglected. Now this is the decision that diversification of agriculture towards energy and power sector. हमारे किसान केवल अन्नदाता नहीं है, ऊर्जादाता बन गए. ऊर्जादाता नहीं, ईंधनदाता बन गए. ईंधन दाता नहीं, बिटुमिन दाता बन गए. अब बिटुमिन दाता नहीं, हवाई ईंधन दाता बने. अब हवाई ईंधन दाता नहीं, हाइड्रोजन दाता बने. अभी हम लोग एविएशन फ्यूल भी बना रहे हैं. तो द वे इन विच our policies, the way in which we are already formulated, our path is absolutely correct, and results are already we are getting, and due course of time, we will make our economy strong. But only a small example of my department I am giving to you. When I taken charge as a minister, our automobile industry size was 12 lakh crore, and our number was 7th. Now just 6 to 7 months before, we surpassed Japan, and now our number is 3rd, and size of industry is 22 lakh crore. The first number is with the USA. The size of economy is 78 lakh crore. Second is China, 49 lakh crore, and India is 22 lakh crore. But the way in which we are developing alternative fuel, biofuel, electric, ethanol, methanol, biodiesel, LNG, and hydrogen, I am confident that in due course of time, within 5 years, our target is to make Indian automobile industry as number 1 in the world. And now all the reputed brands in the world, they are present here. We have scrapping policies there, and lot of good technologies there. I am just giving the example. When I was a minister, we start electric vehicle. In such type of program, one of the journalists asked me, कि इलेक्ट्रिक गाड़ी बंद पड़ेगी तो धक्का मारने के लिए आप आओगे क्या? अब कोई नहीं पूछता. और नाउ एट द टाइम द कॉस्ट ऑफ द लिथियम आयन बैटरी वाज $150 per kilowatt per hour, and today the cost of the lithium ion battery per kilowatt per hour is $55. At it was 150, and now it is coming to $55. Now electric tractor, electric trucks is not a dream. So the way in which everywhere this transformation is going on, it is 100% going to strengthen the Indian economy, creating jobs and increasing our export, and 100% with the knowledge as a power, 100% I am confident we are going to become Vishwaguru.
You've spoken about hydrogen at $1 per kg. Do you see that happening?
I'm not, actually first you need to understand. My target, my mission is to make the hydrogen $1 per kg. This is my ambition, this is my mission, and this is my target. This is not my declaration. Now the problem is that when we can make hydrogen from coal, it is black hydrogen. We are making hydrogen from water with using electrolyzer, and also from biomass, it is the green hydrogen. Making hydrogen from petroleum, it's a brown hydrogen. Now the municipal waste, if we can segregate it from glass, metal, and plastic, then from organic waste taking into biodigester, we will get methane. And presently from methane we are getting CNG, bio-CNG. But from methane we can get the hydrogen. And we have already started 10 projects. with the cooperation of Indian Oil, HPCL, Reliance, Volvo, Tata, Ashok Leyland, 10 routes in India, where already we are now starting our experiment of 600 crore and making hydrogen trial for trucks and buses. Now the problem is that the transport of hydrogen and hydrogen filling station is a problem. I have got hydrogen car and the name of the car is Mirai, and Mirai is a Japanese word. So Mirai means future. The futuristic technology and a futuristic vision for development is very important. I feel that hydrogen is the most important fuel for the future. And now the way in which we are working on hydrogen, 100%, we are going to lead the world. और आज हम ऊर्जा को आयात करने वाला देश है, हम ऊर्जा को निर्यात करने वाला देश बनेंगे. This is my confidence about it.
Atmanirbhar Bharat has been a signature theme for this government. Do you agree that in infrastructure also Atmanirbharta works, especially as, we have seen problems like rare earth and, supply being eased from China is...
कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं मैडम. आप दिल्ली में रहते हो, दिल्ली में मैं 1 लाख करोड़ रुपए के काम कर रहा हूँ, 60,000 करोड़ के पूरे हुए हैं. मुझे दिल्ली ज्यादा मालूम नहीं है. आप अभी तो 50,000 करोड़ के और काम करने वाला हूं. एक दिल्ली एनसीआर में मैं 1.5 लाख करोड़ के काम कर रहा हूं. क्या ये दिल्ली के ट्रैफिक जाम से मुक्ति नहीं मिली? मैं एक बार गुड़गांव में, ये कौन से एयरपोर्ट के बाजू में वो रोड है जहां हमने टनल बने आर्टिफिशियल, वहां शादियां होती थी. एक शादी में गया था, मैं 3.5 घंटे अटका था ट्रैफिक में. फिर मैंने तय किया कि जिंदगी भर किसी के यहाँ की शादी हो, यहां नहीं आऊंगा. ये गुड़गांव जाने का. अब देखो आप 2 दिन से तो 1 लाख पीसेस डाइवर्ट हो गया. दिल्ली बदल रही है, देश बदल रहा है. आप कोई भी स्टेट में जाओ, अरुणाचल, मेघालय, त्रिपुरा, कश्मीर, कहीं भी जाओ और किसी भी पार्टी के आदमी को पूछो, वो बताएगा बदल गया. तो मुझे लगता है कि प्रॉब्लम्स आर देयर, चैलेंजेस आर देयर, बट द स्ट्रॉन्ग पॉलिटिकल विल इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट एंड कमिटमेंट फॉर डेवलपमेंट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. एंड आवर गवर्नमेंट अंडर द लीडरशिप ऑफ मोदी जी, the government has given highest priority for development of infrastructure, water, power, transport and communication. And now people are already taking the experience of it. And they are the best judges who can give the appropriate answer of your question.
What would you say has been your biggest achievement as the roads minister?
Actually, it is up to you to decide about it. But in my life, it is one of the important project. When I became a minister, even in my city and in many part of India, the cycle rickshaw pullers were there. It is really a human exploitation. So at that time I decided, and I take a meeting of all concerning people, and my dream was to start mechanized driven e-rickshaw in the country. 150,000 poor people belong to scheduled caste, scheduled tribe and minorities. They were exploited because of that. And today, at that time, we have taken decision, formulate the policy. The case was going up to the Supreme Court. After that, today, the 1 crore 50 lakhs people, now e-cart is there and e-rickshaw is there. And making free from these poor people, from the human exploitation, is to be one of the greatest achievement of my career, and I feel that that is to be important. There are hundreds of express highways, tunnels, bridges, roads, 6 world record, many recorders with us. But my work for these poor people who are socially, economically, educationally backward, and giving them justice and respect, it is to be achievement for me. And today, in many area, our particular sisters, they are also running e-rickshaw and e-cart. They are getting employment and getting 2,000 rupees per day as a income from that. This is to be a great achievement. I am really happy about it.
In the next 3.5 years that are left in this current government, what is it that you would like to do? And like I asked earlier, is there any mega project that we can expect?
I have got the list of the project. And what exactly I Actually, in your interview, it is 2% of it. So I'm making hundreds of express highways. Even I don't have time to go for inauguration, opening of the project. I'm not going to consider all this thing. कर्मण्ये अधिकारस्य मा फलेषु कदाचन. करते रहना चाहिए. I am not thinking that what people are talking, what others are doing. It is the people like you who are the best judges. My duty is to work for it, work for the people. And that is my mission, that politics is the instrument of socio-economic reform. And there is in my house, there is a one Sanskrit slogan is with me. Manasa satatam smaraniyam, vachasa satatam vadaniyam, loka hitam mama karaniyam. Whatever the opportunity which I have, that I want to use it for the poor people of this country, for the society and for the country. Whenever I am trying for all type of projects, no word is not in my dictionary. You go to ask to any party member of parliament. When he come to me, if it is to be okay, I will do it. So I give my papers to you, and you can take it there. And you can also, there are a lot of things are here. We are making ropeways. A lot of 360 ropeways in the process. We are making logistic parks. We are making one of the really a good transport system. If you have a screen, we can show that. The first time in India, that is flash charging bus is there. And now my dream is to make Indian transport, particularly the bus is of 135 capacity and electric bus. There will be bus hostess like air hostess, and there will be also the chair, tea, coffee and everything, and air condition, executive chair, TV, and the cost of the ticket will be 30% less than diesel bus. And I want to make this transport system in the whole country. So first time we received the tender from Tata. Tata has started their new factory in Dharwad for making these birds, and the technology they have taken it from Siemens and Hitachi. And now first pilot project is going to change, a revolutionary change in our transport sector. People will not use their car from Delhi to Jaipur, Delhi to Chandigarh, Delhi to Dehradun, 2 hours Delhi to Dehradun. So people use this bus, and just with the laptop they enjoy all type of facilities there. So now my priority is to develop international standard of good transport system by which we can give relief to the people. We are making good roads, but now we are planning to make good transport system for that. Ropeway, cable car, Panigura. Even the Hyperloop has given me the proposal. Lot of company given me the proposal. I am working on it, making Dhola Kuwa to Manesar in the sky. Now in some of the area we are working for sky bus. So these are the new initiative, and most important dream is we are working on alternative fuel and biofuel. Our present import is of 22 lakh crore, and the pollution is a big concern. The ethics, economy, ecology and environment. To protect ecology and environment and to save the people from the air pollution is the biggest challenge for me. And my ministry and myself is responsible for 40% of air pollution because of fossil fuel. So my mission is to make India free from the fossil fuel import and generate alternative and biofuel in India and make India Swavalambi, Atmanirbhar Bharat. And that Swadeshi, Swavalamban and Swatandra. This is from Mahatma Gandhi and Dindal Upadhyaya. And I feel that that is to be the dream for me. I am working on that as a mission for that.
Thank you, Mr. Gadkari. Thanks for coming here.
Thank you so much, sir, for that very lively discussion. Our editorial team is going to struggle to find one headline. There's so many important takeaways from what you have said, the ambitious targets that you have said, how the logistics cost is going to come down to single-digit 9% by December. Problem is not expenditure, and the problem is how to push through these projects. And of course, you have highlighted the challenges, whether it is landslides, reducing accidents, which is something that you are constantly working towards and all the innovations that you're doing. And interesting segue into our next session would be what Mr. Gadkari talked about, how India will become from an energy importer to an energy exporter. Well, we all look forward to that. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us here today.